Now, Indians stranded abroad. India has begun the biggest ever repatriation exercise to bring back citizens to their hometowns. An Air India flight carrying 234 Indians from Singapore has just landed in the national capital. 5 more flights will be bringing back stranded Indians from across the world. In fact, just yesterday, 2 Air India flights carrying passengers, Indians from UAE, a total of 363 Indian nationals landed, including 9 infants in Kochi and Kozhikode respectively late last night. The evacuees upon arrival were screened and are currently kept in 14-day quarantine facility. It is mandatory for them to register on the Arogya Setu app as well. Nearly 15,000 stranded overseas due to coronavirus are expected to return on special Air India flights from 13 countries over the next week.
We are very thankful to our government, High Commission and everyone here. Our Prime Minister Narendra Modi has taken this step and we are really highly thankful to our government, and we think that every time they'll show the same support. Even during these days, the High Commission and other had been very helpful for us.
We are very thankful to our government also, High Commission Dhaka, and as well as our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, who arranged such a special flight for we stranded students, and we are very thankful to them. Thank you so much.
सबसे पहले मैं शुक्र करना चाहूँगा मिनिस्टर ऑफ एक्सटर्नल अफेयर्स का, और जो एम्बेसी है हमारी, उनका शुक्रगुजार है जो हमको इस मुसीबत में भी इवैक्यूएट कर रहे हैं, एंड आई हाईली अप्रिशिएट द एफर्ट दैट दे हैव मेड टू इवैक्यूएट अस एज सून एज पॉसिबल.
Let's quickly go over to Paulamy joining us. Paulamy, we know that a flight has landed bringing back several Indian nationals from Singapore. Over 200 of them. They seem quite elated.
That's right. 234 passengers from Singapore have in fact landed in India. They're going through the health protocols inside the terminal building right now behind me. As we speak, they will be stepping out in a short while from now. Officials from, of course, the Delhi International Airport Limited, as well as the district magistrate, they're present over here in order to ensure that this is a very smooth process of taking all of these passengers into a quarantine facility which has been set up very close to the airport itself. Now, this is mandatory, and as per protocol, this will be a paid service as well. They will have to pay for the quarantining of the 14 days that is going to happen. Anyone who, through the process of the health screening, is found to be symptomatic will be immediately taken to a designated hospital for treatment, immediate medical attention and treatment. Anyone otherwise who tests as asymptomatic and shows no symptoms, obviously, of COVID will be brought out and taken into a quarantine facility for 14 days. So that is the procedure that they'll have to follow, which, of course, is something which the Delhi government is facilitating. So at the airport, it is the aviation authorities, Air India, brought them over here. They've been handed over to APHO, which is obviously, which comes under the Ministry of Health, which is organizing the screening process. When they step out, it's the Delhi administration which takes over.
Paulamy, thank you very much. We know most of them are quite relieved and happy to be brought back. Remember, whoever is coming back to India on these special flights, they have to pay for their tickets, of course. Also pay for a 14-day quarantine facility. All of that is arranged by respective governments, but a 14-day quarantine facility, a quarantine period is a must. Now, going over to the Indian Navy's warship that has started evacuation as well of Indian nationals stranded in Maldives. The INS Jalashwa is bringing back around 732 stranded Indians. The boarding is now going over to the Indian Navy's warship that has started evacuation as well of Indian nationals stranded in Maldives. The INS Jalashwa is bringing back around 732 stranded Indians. The boarding is underway and naval ship will return back to Kochi as part of the operation. Samudra Setu, another Navy ship, INS Magar, will also reach Maldives on May 10th to evacuate stranded Indians. The 2 ships will evacuate 1,000 people from Maldives in the first trip. The evacuated people will disembark in Kochi. Geeta Mohan joining us for more on this. Geeta, the 2 naval ships bringing back Indians, people have already embarked on the journey. By when should they reach? What more do we know about the number of them who will be brought back home?
Well, 700 250 Indian nationals are being brought back, most of them labor workforce. The fee for the ships are quite nominal. We're given to understand it's about $40, which is a nominal rate for those who are working in Maldives. Most of them rendered jobless because the entire industry in Maldives, or the economy of Maldives, is dependent on tourism, and that certainly has come to a halt, and is the reason why all these Indians are coming back. Once the economy revives, only some of them might be returning to Maldives. So a very important step by the Indian administration to bring the Indian nationals who are stranded there back, and those who have lost their jobs. So on priority basis, all the compelling cases are the ones who have boarded are on the first list and have boarded the ships and the aircraft. We will have to wait and see how this entire repatriation process pans out, because like a few ambassadors and high commissioners have been saying, that there are resources that are...
A quick question, Geeta, how many phases of evacuation will take place? A quick question on the phases of evacuation. We understand that the first 2 rounds, Indians will be brought back over the next 1 week. Till when will this exercise go on to?
Well, the numbers are very large, so the Indian administration has not spelled out how many phases. It is as and when required, they will keep increasing. But in the first phase, there are 12 countries involved that would be bringing back, from where Indian nationals would be brought back. Yesterday, we saw the beginning of the repatriation process with UAE. Today, there are 6 countries that are sending back Indian nationals, 5 via aircraft, and one that is Maldives that is sending back Indian nationals via the ship.
Right.
Ship.
Geeta, we understand that till June that this exercise will go on to for over a month, where at least 2 lakh Indians across the globe will be brought back to India, of course, based on priority. Now, many countries have also been left out, kept out of this list. As and when details come in, India Today continues to update you.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.